All right, Chris, thank you. Yeah, a lot to celebrate for the tennis crew. A lot to celebrate getting the Australian Open in and done. We are Gary Streisky and Randy Scott. We have 2 knockouts on the way, not us, but you have to see them to believe them. Also on this Sunday morning, we have boxing, UFC, finishing strong. The same could not be said, though, for the Warriors.
Okay, yeah, suffering 2 knockout blows themselves, one self-inflicted, another courtesy Terry Rozier. Steph Curry back home in Charlotte. Now, he went through pre-game warm-ups, but then telling coach he felt ill. He'd go to the locker room and was a late scratch, though the team said it was not COVID-related. Let's go straight to the 4th quarter. Hornets down 5. Scary Terry, he was just getting started. Led the team in scoring, and he was efficient doing so. 12 of 19 from the field. Same score, 20 seconds to play. Here's where things get interesting. P.J. Washington, LaMelo Ball, tie up Brad Wanamaker. So the tip, Draymond Green bounces it to Gordon Hayward. You see right here, Hayward falls on it. They're fighting for the rock. The refs are saying the Hornets were able to call a timeout. Draymond teed up not once, but twice, which means he's ejected. He's done. The only player in the last 20 years to get ran in the final 10 seconds when leading by 1 score. So that means free throws. Terry's at the line. His team down 2. First attempt, cash. Hornets now down 1. Second attempt, cash. Hornets tie the game because it was a tee. They get the ball, so final seconds. I was telling you, the man was efficient, so you know he was taking the last shot. Drifting away from 3, money. Rozier getting swarmed by his teammates. Unbelievable. Check out the replay. He actually almost loses the rock, not once, but twice, and then able to get the shot off. Had 36 points, 8 from 11 from 3 after the game. Here's Steve Kerr on the ejection.
As his coach, it's my job to communicate with him and with the team. So that's what we've done, and that's what we will continue to do. But he crossed the line. That's the main thing. You know, we love his passion and his energy, and you know, we would not be the team we are without him. But that doesn't give him license to cross that line, and he knows that.
Did Draymond say anything to you guys when you got back into the locker room?
He said it was his fault, and he took ownership, and as he always does as a leader. And again, we still rocking with Dre, no matter what. Great dude, competitor.
All right, we're back to the winning side. It was all Terry Rozier for the Hornets, specifically in that 4th quarter, as he scored 20 of the team's 33 points in the frame. That includes the first game-winning buzzer beater of his career, drafted in 2015 from Louisville. His 20 points are the most 4th quarter points by a player that made a game-winning buzzer beater in regulation since the 97-98 season.
See, this is the game we thought we'd be leading the show with. Jimmy Butler and the Heat taking on LeBron James and the Lakers. You get an NBA Finals rematch. No Anthony Davis, though, so it's not really a full squad rematch. Anthony Davis had an adventurous night from the bench. More on that in a moment. First, it's Kyle Kuzma. First quarter baseline, yes. The Kuz had 23 points, his 4th 20-point game of the season. The problem was he cut his finger. That's what happens when you live above the rim. He cut it, and now he's getting a little too close to Anthony Davis, and like, yo, there's a spot on the sweater. Can anybody see it?
It's an expensive stain.
Do we return it, or can anybody really see the spot? Maybe I can re-gift it. It is expensive.
Seltzer, I'm told.
Probably cashmere. So he's got to go and come back. Got a little wardrobe change. That's a nice fitting shirt. That's what happens when you're in shape, I'm told. Meanwhile, the Heat tying a season high with 34 points in the paint the first half. Bam Adebayo, the main beneficiary. He had 14 points in the first half. He finished with 16, 10 rebounds, and 6 dimes. 4th quarter, Davis, another wardrobe change. This is like a Lady Gaga concert. All these wardrobe changes. And Adebayo's like, I will give you a million reasons not to test me at the rim, even if you are LeBron James. LeBron, listen, I didn't say it. John Barry said it on the call on ESPN Radio. Said it looked like LeBron is maybe starting to show a little bit of tired legs here. And why not? He's had to carry this team without Anthony Davis. He's trying to take down a frisky and defensive-minded Heat squad. And the handoff is to Wesley Matthews, and that doesn't go. He had 10 points, just none there. Andre Iguodala's inbounds actually going to be stolen. It's tipped away by LeBron. Look at that heads-up play. Bald Mamba will get it. Alex Caruso back to LeBron. You think LeBron's going to take the game winner? No, it's Caruso, and no, it doesn't go. He had none points in 20 minutes, did Caruso. So LeBron doesn't take either crunch time attempt. It was Wes Matthews, and then it was Alex Caruso, and not King James, who had 19 points, just none in the final seconds. The Lakers dropped their third in the last 4. Here's Bron getting used to life without AD.
Not having AD for a long period of time is something that we haven't had over the last year and a half, and now it's time for me to adjust again and see ways I can be even more effective to help this team win ball games, because that is the sport that we're in. We're in the winning business, and I've always been a winner. So it's time to click into that. I'm staying open-minded about whatever my teammates need, whatever the coaching staff need, whatever the personnel that I'm playing with needs at that particular time, and always just having always having a growth mindset. I think that's for my game, and not settling on what I am or who I am at that point in time.
All right, LeBron probably going to start with not settling with his shooting right now. Shot a season-low 33% from the floor against Miami. It's just his 4th time shooting below 40% this year. He had 7 misses from beyond the arc. That's tied for 2nd most in a game this year. He had 14 misses overall. That's tied for the most in a game for him this season.
Okay, something that didn't miss, the left hook. You're about to see Oscar Valdez land for the title. The WBC Junior Lightweight 130-pound title. Valdez taking on champion Miguel Berchelt. Final seconds of the 4th round. Valdez on the attack. Hook, hook, hook. Berchelt into the ropes. So gets a technical knockdown, does Valdez, because Berchelt was aided by the ropes. We're in the 9th round now. Valdez continues to connect. The onslaught is on. 2 jabs, left hook, Berchelt, meat carpet. He's doing everything he can to survive, and then the final round, final seconds of the 10th round. Here it is. Boom. Night, night, time to go to sleep. Berchelt collapses. Ooh. You just can't square up a guy better than that. Teofimo Lopez goes crazy. Listen to this. Valdez getting the knockout just before the bell sounds. Berchelt has to be stretchered out of the arena. Valdez wins in 10 rounds by knockout, winning the WBC Junior Lightweight title.
Still ahead on SportsCenter AM. Which players the Bucks should bring back to keep Tom Brady happy? You got to keep Tommy happy. Who should we expect to be on the roster next season? There are some decisions to be made with the champs, and Chris Paul passing a legend, what CP3 accomplished on Saturday night. It moves him beyond Oscar Robertson. That is ahead on SportsCenter AM, and so is this. We'll take you back down under for yet another championship celebration for that man, Novak Djokovic, claiming Aussie Open title number 9 in his career, completing a 2nd three-peat at that event, and Grand Slam title number 18 on his career. It's his world. We're just living in it.
We were gonna stuff Reese's Cups with feathers, and then we were like, wait a minute, pretzels. Yeah, pretzels would be way better. Reese's, now stuffed with pretzels.
We're the Croods.
Bring home an unforgettable adventure.
That's my girl.
With 2 all-new shorts.
And you're welcome.
The Croods, A New Age, yours to own. On digital now, on Blu-ray and DVD Tuesday.
Okay, Limu, you said it. Then as I spike it, I'll tell them how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so they only pay for what they need. Got it? Did you get that? Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Rare dead stock to the latest release, new or pre-owned. The drops never stop. eBay, authenticity guarantee.
Take time to make time, baby. That's the fine life. No. Make time to take time. Either way, you'll find La Vida Más Fit.
tell you something.
Huzzah!
Cheers.
Here we go.
Look at us, we're ballers. I love it.
This is the way.
At Jackson Hewitt, we offer safe and easy ways to file with a skilled tax pro. Securely drop off your documents, have them picked up, or upload them and work with a tax pro online from home. Safe and easy ways to file that work around you.
Still your best friend, and now your co-pilot. Still a father, but now a friend. Still an electric car, just more electrifying. Still a night out, but everything fits in. Still hard work, just a little easier. Still a legend, just more legendary. Chevrolet, making life's journey just better.
At Lark Monster, tried Popeye's new Cajun flounder sandwich and couldn't get enough.
Oh, wow. That is really good. The bun is really soft. It's very crispy. It actually makes me want to jump for joy.
Get our new Cajun flounder sandwich today for just $4.49.
Hello?
Hey, Dad. Bobby's wondering if you could watch cartoons with him.
Yeah, sounds nice. I hope we can soon.
Dad, check your email.
Okay, click.
Hi, Grandpa!
What is this?
It's Sling Watch Party. You can invite people to watch live TV with you.
Wow.
Hey, family.
Uncle!
How'd you get in there, Todd?
Sling Watch Party is live TV together from anywhere, only from Sling. Get the best of cable for the best price.
Sarah shopped for the lowest mortgage rate and chose AmeriSave. The one choice she'll never regret, unlike buying a do-it-yourself orthodontics kit or marrying Eddie. Visit AmeriSave.com now. Lower mortgage rates mean higher savings.
To the Pittsburgh natives supporting a different black and gold.
Hey, come on, scarf up.
And the fan near Wrigley Field just as drawn to the octagon.
No, not now, no.
This is your stream. ESPN Plus. It exists because you do.
Jason Tatum fears no man right now.
Zion, he's a lightning bolt.
It's NBA on ABC time. Celtics Pelicans on ABC. Home of the NBA Finals.
Gary Streisky, Randy Scott with you, SportsCenter AM on a Sunday AM. That is Novak Djokovic doing his best Michael Jordan moments ago, maybe I don't know, within the hour, down under, trying to wrap up a second three-peat at the Australian Open, a surface he just dominated, taking it on the 4th seed, Daniil Medvedev, who really put up a fight in the first set. We'll say in the first set, but Djokovic already a 3-love lead. There's a quick rally. Djokovic going to go ahead and hit this thing long, and we're suddenly tied at 3, and we're like, all right, maybe we're going to get a match here. And Djokovic has played plenty of tennis to this point, actually played 4 more hours of court time to get to the final than the younger Medvedev did, but certainly didn't appear that way. If Djokovic was supposed to be older and or slower or slowed by that core injury he suffered in the fortnight, it did not show itself. Djokovic, first set, 7-5 winner. Let's go to the second, leading 4-2, serving. The return is long, 6-2. And now we're circling the drain. These two squared off at the Australian Open 2019 round of 16. Joker won in 4 sets. If you expected Medvedev to maybe push him to 5, I hate to disappoint you here because we go to the third, championship point. This is a guy in Djokovic who's dropped 5 sets in his run to get here. It's the most by a 1 seed at a major since Pete Sampras at the Australian Open in '97. Didn't matter. He finishes with a flourish. And Novak Djokovic does have Grand Slam title number 18 in his career. He does have back-to-back three-peats, and he also has the mic after his latest title.
Next, I would like to thank my team, Goran, Edo, and Uli, and of course, everyone who is also back home, Marco, Miljan, my parents, my brothers, my wife, my kids, everyone who has been with me along all the way alongside on this ride. It has been a roller coaster ride for me, especially in the last couple of weeks. Last but not least, I would like to thank this court. And I would like to thank Rod Laver Arena. I love you each year more and more. It's been, love affair keeps going. Thank you so much.
Rod Laver Arena loves him right back. Djokovic now up to the 18 major titles in his career, continuing to close the gap between himself and Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal, who are tied with 20 all-time. And today's victory marking Djokovic's 6th major title since his 30th birthday. It matches Nadal for the most among men in the Open era. All right, to another old head who accomplished a historic feat on a Saturday night. Not Oscar Robertson. His legacy is secure for Robertson. No, it's Chris Paul. Chris Paul would pass a legend, 3 assists away from passing the Big O for 6th most all-time in NBA history. He's got the guys to go ahead and fill it up at the other end. That's DeAndre Ayton inside, little baby hook. Now 1 dime away from the Big O is CP3. Finds Devin Booker. Booker, a nice night. More on him in a minute. He gets the floater, and you'll float too. So he's tied with Robertson. Kel Bridges is going to go ahead and move him beyond it. 19 for Bridges, and Chris Paul takes solo possession of 6th place for the most dimes all time in NBA history. And then there's a game to win against the Grizzlies, and they were cruising with Phoenix. Devin Booker, Suns led by 31 points in the first half, 23 for Booker. It's the largest halftime lead on the road in franchise history. You don't just go into the grindhouse and do this, but Booker did that. Suns win. Here's CP3 on the historic significance.
Coach Randy Ayers came up to me at halftime, and, you know, I'm always locked into the game, and he came up to me and he put his arm around me, and he was like, you know, you passed the Big O. And I didn't know at the time that I had. Oscar Robertson came to see me play when I was in college in Cincinnati. And I've been a fan of his since, you know, I've been playing basketball. And I thank all my teammates. You know, it's a huge accomplishment. All these moments, man, you know, when you're in it, you don't really take time to necessarily pay attention to it. Or, you know, sometimes you don't appreciate it, but I definitely am thankful and grateful.
CP3 knows the company he keeps historically, passing the Big O for 6th on the all-time assist list. Next up is Magic Johnson. CP3 needs 250 more dimes to tie Magic's mark. He also is 109 shy of joining John Stockton, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, Mark Jackson, and Magic with 10,000. 9.4 assists per game for his career, 4th all-time in NBA history. He's averaged 10 dimes per game 6 times in his career. 135 teammates have scored off of an assist in his career. DeAndre Ayton benefiting the most this season. He has 60 buckets off of a Paul dime. Blake Griffin, it's more than 1,300.
Count them up, 21 days until we are dancing. That's me popping bubbles.
That's good.
Was it effective?
It was.
Okay, here we go. Number 5, Illinois on the road against Minnesota. Kofi Cockburn blocking Jamal Mashburn Jr. here. We're old because Jamal Mashburn Jr. Anyway, later in the second half, Illinois up 21. Dosunmu bounces it to Cockburn for the one-handed slam. Oh, yeah, Cockburn 22 points. Dosunmu 19 points, 10 boards, 10 assists. Illinois wins 94-63. Minnesota drops to Lunardi's last team in with the loss. Stanford versus Washington State. 13 seconds left in the game. Washington State down by 3. It looks like Stanford gets the call for the 5-second violation, but the officials award Stanford a timeout. Washington State head coach Kyle Smith not happy. Given a second chance, Stanford gets the ball and free throws. Michael O'Connell misses both of them. Noah Williams brings it up, steps back. Cash. We head to overtime. Bump that. Triple overtime. Under 2 to play. 83-76 Washington State. Williams hits the floater. Stanford doesn't score in the third OT. Washington State wins 85-76. UConn. Villanova, one of Joe Lunardi's first 4 out, taking on number 10 Nova. 3:20 to go in the second. Justin Moore finding Colin Gillespie, who hits the clutch 3. 30 seconds to go. UConn with the full court trap. James Bouknight comes up with the steal. Jermaine Samuels gets the game-sealing dunk. Nova wins 68-60. DePaul St. John's. St. John's, one of Joe Lunardi's first 4 out. DePaul up by 3 early in the second half. Charlie Moore, easy jumper off the glass. DePaul extends the lead to 5. About 5 to play. DePaul up by 6. Moore drives, left-hand finish, high off the glass. He had 24 points off the bench. DePaul would win 88-83. Ole Miss, one of Joe Lunardi's first 4 out. Mississippi State up by 4. Jarkel Joyner driving, but Abdul Adu with the block, and Iverson Molinar takes it up the court. Floater, good. Mississippi State up by 6. Later, Mississippi State still leading. Molinar gets the ball poked away, gets it right back, and you know what? He'll settle for this. Finishes with 17 points. Mississippi State gets the win, 66-63. to 56. So, not a great day for teams contending for an NCAA tournament spot. Ole Miss and St. John's are off the bubble for now, according to our Joe Lunardi. And Stanford falls from the last 4 in to the first 4 out.
All right, still ahead this morning, deal or no Dak? Why Prescott has all the leverage to get paid finally by the Cowboys. We detail the value he has in or out of Dallas. Plus, it's all in the hips. It's not for this guy. The Happy Gilmore swing gone wrong. We have more Sunday Fun Day moments you might have missed. Still ahead on this SportsCenter AM.
To the first one's in and the last one's out. For every case of proper number 12 we sell, $5 go to first responders, up to $1 million per year. Here's to the proper heroes. Proper number 12 Irish whiskey, one for all.
It's happening more often, and it's not surprising. People are seeking out new places, trying new things, and discovering the best part is often hidden in the journey along the way. Find yourself in the Mazda CX-30. Want more power for your pursuit? Introducing the Mazda CX-30 Turbo with all-wheel drive.
Special delivery.
Domino's is now delivering thousands of movies for free with any online order. So you can have cheeseburger pizza with extra cheesy rom-coms.
It's you.
It's me. Get 30-day access to stream thousands of movies for free on Epix Now with any online order from Domino's.
Finally moved in.
It's a great old house. Good bones, wraparound porch.
The pipes are making strange noises. Even the plumbers couldn't help us.
Nope. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Which saves us a ton.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
5 Hour Energy helps you get stuff done. And now, when you purchase 5 Hour Energy, you can instantly win cash prizes. For complete rules and how to enter, visit 5HEWin.com. 5 Hour Energy, the official sponsor of getting stuff done.
You're late. You're late. I gotta get him changed. Okay.
The world of work may have changed, but progress still starts with small steps.
Inequality in the work.
From the conversations we have to the connections we make. It won't happen all at once, but together we'll find a way. Whether it's starting a new job or making a difference. When we turn to our communities, there's no telling where our next small steps could lead.
Let's say your car needs a new part, like an alternator. You could get just the one part at the typical auto parts store, or for the same money at rockauto.com, get the alternator plus the belt and tensioner kit you'll need to do the repair right, and have money left over to buy lunch. Since 1999, rockauto.com has provided reliably low prices, easy-to-use website, huge selection of parts, and fast shipping.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
I tried everything to get clear skin. Then I found Proactive.com. They have 3 different systems with clinically proven ingredients and tested by dermatologists. Subscribe today for less than $1 a day, risk-free, and get this free charcoal brush at Proactive.com.
Drivers who fix their own cars just got a smarter tool to work with. The easy-to-use vehicle selector on CarParts.com. We put the exact part you need right at your fingertips. No guesswork, no hassle. Just enter the year, make, and model of your car. You'll save up to 50% and find the right part fast. Turning that smartphone into a parts store on demand where every part is guaranteed to fit. Get the right parts right now at CarParts.com.
Wow. College already.
Yeah. We gotta go.
I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. And thanks for everything.
Gratitude. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
SportsCenter AM, Gary Streisky, Randy Scott. That man is Novak Djokovic. He continues to add to the mantle or the trophy case, quite possibly a new wing of the estate. He improves to 9-0 at the Australian Open in the final stage. He has 18 career Grand Slam titles. For more on his latest, here's Chris McKendry.
What an efficient effort. Novak Djokovic's quickest major final victory, taking out Daniil Medvedev of Russia 7-5, 6-2, 6-2 in under 2 hours' time. He wins his 9th Australian Open and his 18th Grand Slam title overall. He's now 4 past Pete Sampras, which we thought unimaginable when Sampras retired in 2002, and he's within 2 of Roger and Rafa. I'm with Brad Gilbert after that impressive effort from Novak Djokovic. Brad, how did he do it so efficiently against Daniil Medvedev, who'd won 20 matches in a row?
Brilliant, unexpected tactical change. Medvedev is so used to everybody forcing him, he fights out of the corners, he counterpunches and uses speed. But Novak said, not today. I'm going to play you down the middle. But first he started off making him run and work. And this was actually making the match physical. It ended up being a very physical set. But at the end of the set, look at the little drop shot and lob there.
That's what Djokovic does. He gets to people's legs, and we saw it. This is the tactic I didn't see coming. Tell me why it works so well.
So early in the second set, he pulled this out and started hitting everything down the middle. And all of a sudden, Medvedev does not feel comfortable initiating the offense. And when he started initiating the offense from down the middle, he started missing. And when he started missing a lot of these first balls, he started looking over at his camp. He started barking at his camp, busted the racket. He became unglued. So he's not comfortable. And then all of a sudden, when he passed some easy opportunities back to Djokovic, he took them. So he was not prepared for how he was changing. There was nothing in the computer that says Novak plays down the middle. And then he just opened him up a little bit and just beat on him.
Yeah, Djokovic is very comfortable being an offensive player, getting inside the court. Look at what he's done at the Australian Open. 9-time champion, 9-0. He gets to the final, he wins this event. He's won 3 straight titles and 5 of the last 7. He's three-peated twice down under. The only thing that even compares is Rafa Nadal winning 13 in Paris.
Well, between them, they're 22-0 on Sundays in those 2 tournaments. So the young guys ain't ready yet for the prime time.
Definitely not, as the Big Three continues the domination. For Brad Gilbert, I'm Chris McKendry. Back to SportsCenter.
Oh, it's time for NBA Mixtape. Load up the deck. A small segment of our viewing population will know how to rewind the tape, where you put the pencil eraser in the little slot and you start twisting. That's how you used to rewind it.
They don't
Kids
know.
these days.
They don't know, Gare.
The digital generation, you'll never know. We're starting with throwdowns. Brad Wanamaker misses the layup. Kelly Oubre, oh my goodness, there to clean things up. He led the Dubs in scoring. Unfortunately, you saw how they lost this game. Kings versus the Bulls. Swiper with the lob to Hassan Whiteside. He's got 2 hands, just needs the 1. Bang. So pretty. Skying.
I got range here. Well, not personally, but Lakers and Heat. Kyle Kuzma's going to knock down the turnaround 3. He actually led the Lakers in scoring. It was that kind of night for Los Angeles. He had 23 points. Just take another look. Long inbound, waning shot clock, bottoms for Kuzma. And then you got Warriors, you got Hornets. Terry Rozier. Terry hadn't met a shot that he doesn't like. Like, he's got that in the gym range. He's got in the building confidence, and that goes. Bank that home from half court to beat the buzzer. And then Dame Lillard. Oh, you like range, do you? I'm going to pull up from, what, Lake Oswego, adjacent. Other Portland suburbs. Wizards, though, would win.
The cold brew capital of the world, Portland is? Give me. Rejections. Oh, goodness. LeBron was in the paint. Bam Adebayo. Nope. Chase down block, a la LeBron James.
Oh, you don't say. What about circus shots? Zach LaVine's been on one for a while. Kings and Bulls. Bulls up 6 late. LaVine. The shot fake was pretty cool. That's what you do, like, against your buddies. You're like, I'm going to throw this over your head, make you think I'm passing it. I'm not. Bulls win 122-114. LaVine's been, okay, over the last 8 games, did you know this? Averaging 35 points per game on 50% shooting from the field and from distance. Overall, he scored 281 points in that stretch. The only other Bulls player to match that in an 8-game span, Michael Jordan.
Pretty good.
Heard of him? All right, looking ahead now to NBA basketball on a Sunday evening. It is James Harden, Kyrie, and the Nets visiting Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and the Clippers in a potential NBA Finals preview. That's right. Coverage starts NBA Countdown 7 Eastern, followed by the Nets and Clippers at 8 Eastern on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Let's look ahead to what the Cowboys might do by the numbers on Dak Prescott, their quarterback for now. We haven't seen him play in an NFL game in 132 days. At the time when he fractured his ankle last season, he was the only quarterback with over 1,600 pass yards. Dallas felt that absence immediately. The boys ranked 15th in offensive efficiency through Week 5, then plummeted to 30th from Week 6 to 17, ahead of only the Eagles and Jags. Even if not on the field, for now, he's still a Cowboy, which makes Dak Prescott the only quarterback from the 2016 NFL Draft that is still with their drafted team. Ed Werder has more on whether he stays there long term.
Jerry Jones is beginning his 33rd year as owner of the Cowboys. He's never endured a contract negotiation with a player so difficult to resolve. This will be the third consecutive offseason that securing Dak Prescott as a long-term quarterback is the organization's highest priority. And yet, there is no resolution imminent.
To not take care of Dak Prescott is damn near criminal.
Prescott became the third quarterback in NFL history to play on the franchise tag in 2020. Having never missed a game his first 4 seasons with the Cowboys, Prescott played only 5 games before suffering the first major injury of his career.
Up the middle, Prescott.
Boy, and he's hurt. Dak Prescott's hurt. I didn't like the way he fell. He's holding his right leg.
A dislocated right ankle and open leg fracture requiring surgery.
This little adversity is just going to be another chapter in the book. I'm excited to move forward and write it.
His absence underscored his value. The Cowboys were 2-3 with him, 4-7 without him.
I don't know how you could have any more leverage. He has great ability in my mind to win games. You wouldn't be offering Dak what's been offered him in the past had you not thought he was very special.
There is no doubt the dynamics of a deal being reached are far more challenging now than when they failed a year ago. The NFL salary cap's expected to decrease because of the pandemic, and Prescott's value will escalate. Designating him the franchise player a second time would increase his salary cap charge from $31.4 million to over $37 million. And he would be just 1 season from unrestricted free agency.
If I'm Dak, I want to get the hell out of there. Dak's career could be much greater than it is now if he goes to another situation where they have good weapons and a better defense.
It's hard to imagine Prescott not being the quarterback of the franchise, but he's his own best example of just how unpredictable the NFL truly can be. He was a rookie 4th-round draft pick, viewed as a developmental player who used the opportunity that came with Tony Romo's injury to forever replace a 10-year starter who held most of the Cowboys' career passing records. Dallas hasn't drafted a quarterback in the first round since Troy Aikman in 1989. But the Cowboys have the 10th overall pick in the upcoming draft, so a momentous decision approaches. Pay Prescott, make a trade, or draft his replacement.
Tomorrow morning on SportsCenter, our NFL quarterback series continues with Tua Tagovailoa getting ready for his second season after an up-and-down rookie campaign. Tomorrow morning at 7 Eastern on ESPN.
As it is, as it shall ever be, it's time for Sunday Fun Day on SportsCenter AM, and something that we've celebrated all week, just on a personal level, the 25th anniversary of Happy Gilmore. You just have to be careful how you celebrate.
Yeah, otherwise your back's gonna hurt. And that's even before you pull landscaping duty, okay? Very fun times. The most fun for the billable hours at Rutledge Woods' chiropractic office. Gonna want to ice that spot, just not with the ice you fell on. It has been compromised.
Nice.
There's a reason Happy Gilmore did not have a sequel. You cannot duplicate the magic.
That hurts, man. A little bit. That hurts. And you might have heard Saturday marks Sidney Crosby's 1,000th career game, so his teammates honored him by committing identity theft. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Seriously, though, this is my nightmare, just a team full of Crosbys. Love how they all have the C on their sweater. Is it true that if you have a team full of captains, then it means you have no captain at all? Something to think about.
So salty. I have it on very good authority. The other NHL mascots all hate Gritty. He's too famous, they say. He's too popular, they say. Well, maybe learn to go Richter on your stick, you know, shred pow, and maybe you too can get a 20-second slot on SportsCenter AM. Ever think about that? Since I know you're going to ask, Randy, Gritty rides standard. He is goofy enough.
That's fair, but I like that we got shred pow into the show. Hey, did you think Louisville was going to lose its season opener at home with a bird in the press box? Seriously, a team whose mascot is a bird with a loose and wild aviary roaming free in the press box. That can't be beat. And you know what? They weren't. They won 5-1. And as someone who's had a feathered intruder loose in my home, I can tell you it is wildly unsettling.
It was the Twitter moment of the year. I was hanging on with bated breath. Someone better find Aaron Henry this morning in East Lansing and just dap him up. My guy probably still reeling after being stoned by Indiana head coach Archie Miller. I can't blame Miller. Henry gave his Hoosiers the work for 27 yesterday in a Sparty win. This was slugged as Izzo leaving Henry hanging, but this is all happening unbeknownst to him.
He had no idea. Anthony Edwards' dunk of the year Friday night was an earthquake. We felt the aftershock Saturday. It got the Souf's treatment. Soufiane Berknock recreating it as only he can. Multi-camera shoot, shot-for-shot remake. It's like they shot it like a training room, which is great because the guy playing, Ben Watanabe, he needs medical attention.
What is rounding into shape for you guys on this road trip?
More confidence, realizing that we belong, and just staying together through the good, through the bad.
Would Bam Adebayo like to join us? He's welcome to.
I give him the headset.
I think he's turning you down on that one.
That was Rachel Nichols
rejection
with Jimmy Butler with a cameo from Bam Adebayo. And you need a hype man. Everybody needs a hype man. So do you want to read the bump?
Yeah, ready?
Why don't you read the bump?
Coming up, Terry Rozier's wild buzzer beater. Most likely the number one play from Saturday. What? What
Top
day?
plays.
Rank them. Next.
Barry Streisky.
Top 10, Randy Scott.
Kimchi Pop P.
I can't top that.
Go pro at Subway for double the protein on foot-long subs and the new protein bowls. And if you want to go pro like Marshawn, don't let anything get in your way.
Here we go.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Go pro and get double the protein for just $2 more.
Rare dead stock to the latest release, new or pre-owned. The drops never stop. eBay, authenticity guaranteed.
Another beer or something different?
How about this super filling IPA, aged with goat's milk?
Or a Bavarian retail with a hint of huff and puff.
Yeah.
Son, you want a dark beer?
Goat's milk.
Dark beer!
How about a Beeben ginger highball?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Dinner with the Drakes tonight? Alexa, ask Buick to start my Encore GX. Four fillets.
You know this dinner's for their
Kids. Thanks for watching them.
Where's the pizza?
The Buick Encore GX. Current eligible non-GM owners get nearly $4,300 purchase allowance on 2020 Buick Encore GX models.
Update your space with Macy's President's Day furniture and mattress specials, like the Radley Shea sectional for $1,879 and the Monroe Queen bed now $279. Plus, get a free adjustable base or box spring with qualifying purchase. Now at Macy's.
Go pro at Subway for double the protein on foot-long subs and the new protein bowls. And if you want to go pro like Marshawn, don't let anything get in your way.
Here we go.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Go pro and get double the protein for just $2 more.
Hey, Lily, I need a new wireless plan for my business, but all of my employees need something different.
Oh, we can help with that. Okay, imagine this, your mover, Rob. He's on the scene and needs a plan with a mobile hotspot. We cut to downtown. Your sales rep, Lisa, has to send some files, like ASAP.
So basically, I can pick the right plan for each employee.
Yeah, I should have just led with that.
With AT&T Business, you can pick the best plan for each employee and only pay for the features they need.
My dad and I used to call this place the Devil's Drop.
Seriously?
Just hold on to something. This is awesome. We called this one the Powder Keg. Welcome to the Grizzly's mouth. Your grandpa and I used to call this the Beast. Hey, why don't you name the next one?
The legend returns. The all-new, ruggedly redesigned 2022 Nissan Pathfinder.
To be able to go out here and posterize somebody just to take the life out of them means everything.
You can kind of like feel, you know, your body tingling, your feet tingling.
LeBron James with no regard for human life.
You feel superhuman. It's a shot of life.
You got to rely on your courage just to go into the belly of the beast.
I really don't give a damn who is out there on the court. Whoever gets down here below this rim is getting dunked on.
That's a poster.
I cannot wait to see that in our 8 o'clock hour of SportsCenter. Maybe Zion Williamson put someone on a poster against the Celtics. NBA Today on ABC. NBA Countdown starts at 3 Eastern on ABC and ESPN, the app. Maybe he'll end up on top plays tomorrow. Until then, how about top plays from yesterday? The FIBA Continental Cup, Kenya down 1 against Angola. Tyler Ongwae, little pump, little glitch. Gets the 2 just in time. He makes the J, shoot it at the buzzer. Kenya wins 74-73. Ooh, and some contact. Could have had a whistle, didn't need it.
Let him play. Number 9, UFC Fight Night. Curtis Blades, Derek Lewis. Lewis comes at Blades and just puts him to sleep. He was a plus 350 underdog at Caesars William Hill. UFC's biggest upset in 5 years. You ever go night-night? Got him.
One pillow.
That's it.
Saturday night college baseball, UCF, FAU, Florida Atlantic freshman Caleb Pendleton hits a grand slam in the 2nd inning in his first career at bat. Oh, he wasn't done. Same inning, same Caleb Pendleton. Another grand slam. FAU wins 20-15.
What? All right, number 7, women's college hockey, Minnesota Duluth, Minnesota State. Gabby Hughes. Okay. She scored while falling down, splits a defender. That's like Ovechkin-esque. Minnesota Duluth wins 2-1.
High school hoops in Illinois, Notre Dame Prep taking on Fenwick after a missed shot by Fenwick. Louis Lesman gets his hand on the rock. That is a full-grown man, beard, man bun, incredible. The Harvard signee gets the winning bucket from distance, 71-68. Congrats.
That dude's in high school?
In high school, I read.
Number 5. I got South Alabama to Idaho Appalachian State. That is Priest-Stanley. Oh, I got it. That's the winner. App State, 58-56.
You want some lax, bro?
Always.
Duke, Towson, Michael Sowers passing it into Brennan O'Neill. Behind the back. These are always just so saucy, effortless, if you will. I can't even see the ball, but I saw the net move. Number 1 Duke wins 19-7.
Brendan, why are you so sweaty? I was watching Cops.
Did you talk my drum set?
Cops didn't come on till 4. That's Aaron Cook for Gonzaga. Gonzaga's cup runneth over. with just problems. Gonzaga wins 106-69 over Santiago.
All right, Bundesliga. Dortmund. Schalke in the 45th minute. Erling Haaland volleys it for the goal. Oh, and then I'm calling it a bicycle kick. I'm calling it that.
Really?
That's what it is.
Okay.
Close enough. Close enough, guys. Dortmund won.
Now soccer Twitter's coming for you. Number 1, Warriors, Hornets.